Hi folks, Todd with Crossbow Magazine. Today I'm going to document a journey that's going to take about 3 months and hopefully conclude with a happy ending. I'm on the trail of a Pennsylvania Boone and Crockett black bear, and I don't want to say it's a state record, but I believe it's top 5. It's one of the biggest bears I've ever seen in my life. And I've shot Boone and Crockett black bears in PA before with my bow, so I got a pretty good idea of what I'm looking at. This journey began back in 2019. I was just learning the area. Me and my buddy Joe were hunting this bear together, sharing all of our information. Today is August 8th. It's 87 degrees, and we're running trail cameras today. We're about a mile back in. I dumped into this creek, and I'm going to go about 300 yards north into a massive swamp, thousands of acres of swamp. It's pretty rough, but we've got some places where the bears are crossing. We finally figured them out after 3 years what they're doing, and we've got our stand set. We had all of our stands set by the end of July. I think we have 8 or 9 total stands set for different wind directions, different entry and exit routes these bears are using. To the east of this swamp is ag land, cornfields, and to the south of it is ag and corn. And from what we've learned in the past, these bears just lay up in this swamp all day, and at night they just get up and mosey their way out and just crush these cornfields. Now we're about 3 weeks from the milking stage, so we think we're ahead of them. In about 3 weeks I'm going to start droning, and we'll see where we're at as far as rolls in the corn and where the bears are coming in and out of the cornfields at. But this is no easy task. This is Pennsylvania. You're not allowed to bait, you're not allowed to use scents, so it's been a process. This bear, we nicknamed him Treadwell. Take with that what you will. But Treadwell, he's lazy. He's fat and he's lazy, but we do have daylight trail camera pictures of him from last year, and it's just taken us this long to put it together. So at the end of this quick clip, I'll put some of the trail camera pictures from last year on here, but he's real close to nocturnal. We have a couple pictures of him right on the edge of daylight, but other than that, he's mostly nocturnal. But what we've learned is we're getting back off of the cornfields, back into the swamp where we can access it, put our hip boots on, go down this stream, climb up a tree, and catch him right where he's coming out of the swamp, which should buy us 20 minutes to a half an hour of daylight. So that's the plan. That's what we're hoping for. Whether it works or not, you'll have to stay tuned. But this is an awesome black bear, awesome PA black bear. And I'd like nothing more for me or my buddy Joe to put an arrow through him, because he's impressive. The catch is he hasn't showed up yet this year, but that's normal. He usually doesn't show up in this area until the 3rd or 4th week of August, once the corn gets into milk stage. Then he shows up and he's here all fall. But if he doesn't show up, we've got 8 other bears on camera regularly. We've stayed on these bears all year, right after the season, right up until they hibernated in mid-January. Then we were back on them first week of March. As soon as they came out, we had them covered, and we think we've got them covered. We really do. We're just, everywhere we go, seems like we're doing the right things. And we had as many as 10 to 15 cameras out, but we've pulled them. We're down to 5 or 6 that we can access without stinking up the area through waterways or field edges, just catching them at night feeding. We've lost them for about 2-week period here, but we were expecting that because we've seen this pattern in previous years. What they're doing is they're hitting the berries right now. Back along the edge of the swamp on the west side, there's a large blackberry patch, and we're certain that's where they are, but we're just leaving them alone. And then they'll hit the corn, and then we'll lose them again for a week or 2 when the acorns start dropping, and then they'll be back to the corn. We really think we got them covered, so hopefully we can put this whole video together in about a 3-month span and show you what a Boone and Crockett black bear looks like from Pennsylvania. So stay tuned.